Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at new changes in Init-Film since our last video. The last video we made was the competition between Init-Film and creating the folder structure manually, and we made that video in version 1.1.7, and since then we had a lot of updates. I worked on it really hard. I did, I think, 4 version updates in one day because I didn't check my stuff good enough. But that's okay, we're gonna go through the changes. I'm gonna explain why I did the things the way I did and provide some tips and tricks on how you can use Init-Film more efficiently now. The first thing we're gonna do is do a pip install init-film upgrade, and this is gonna upgrade Init-Film to the latest version. As you see, we have a lot of dependencies it downloads. That's because we added some new functionality, and for that functionality I needed some packages. You can always type pip show init-film, and this will show that it requires dark detect, import lib.metadata and requests. First we'll check out some new functionality. We can type init-film as always and create a new amazing video project. This screen will look the same as always, except in the documents we now have a notes and pitch folder. It was something I needed in the competition and I was like, that's actually really handy and I should add it in the list, so I did. That's really all that changed in version 1.1.8, and then we're gonna jump to 1.2.0, which brings some cool updates to Init-Film. First of all, we don't only have the command init-film, we can also type -h or -help, and this will bring up this screen. That's right, we now have a proper command line interface. That's what CLI stands for. It will show the current version. You can also type init-film-v or --version, and this will also print the version number. The screen also shows all the command options, and that's where we're gonna talk about our next function, and that's a shortcut in the Windows context menu. That's the right-click menu when you click on show more options, and this currently only works on Windows. To get the shortcut there, we first have to open a command prompt tab in administrator mode. So we type cmd, run as administrator, and then we can type init-film -add shortcuts, and this will add Init-Film to the shortcut menu and also download the icon from GitHub. So let's test it out. We'll right click, show more options, and here we find the start new Init-Film project shortcut. This is really cool. If we click on it, this will just open up Init-Film in the current directory. It's currently the desktop, so if we type hey, it will make a hey project on our desktop. And of course this also works in here, show more options, start with initfilmproject, or if you don't want to click 2 times, you can also shift click and this will open the sub menu directly. Now let's say you have the light mode enabled in Windows, then the white icon won't be really visible. That's what the dark detect package is for. When you type init-film-add-shortcuts, it will check if you have light mode or dark mode enabled on your Windows system, and it will install the right icon for your theme. Now, because we installed it when we had dark mode enabled, this installed the light icon. So what we can do is type initfilm-remove shortcuts, and this will remove it from the context menu, and then again init-film-add shortcuts. Now the shortcut will reappear, but we may have to restart our PC to see the changes. Something we've added to previous versions as well, and will be doing in the future, is writing a changelog instead of just putting a link here to the code changes, because that's not really helpful. We'll be manually writing a changelog with helpful icons, a star for a new feature, a pen for small changes in the code, or changes to files like the pyproject.toml file, a bug for bug fixes, a trash can for cleanups, and a warning sign for things you need to pay attention for. And that brings me to my next point. We dropped Python 3.8 support. When you look at the Python site, it has actually been end of life for a while now, and some of our dependencies like the request package require Python 3.9 or later. We'll try our best to always support the latest 5 Python version, so Python 3.13, 3.12, 3.11, 3.10 and 3.9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's also how the Python team does it. This way our dependencies will always be available for you and you won't have any issues installing or using Init-Film. Now we're at the latest small update, and that's that we provided the logo files in the repository as well. So not only the icons that the script downloads for you when you add the shortcut, also the Adobe Illustrator file, SVG files, even PNG, PDF and JPEG. So if you want to promote Init-Film anywhere, you can always download these assets and use them. So there you go, that's all the changes that happened since our latest video. Make sure to update your Init-Film using pip install --upgrade Init-Film. Thank you guys very much for watching, I hope you liked it. If you want to support this project and my other film projects, you can find a donation link in the description down below. I would appreciate that very much. Thanks again for watching, I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.